Hey YouTube, Murray Mayhem here. Going to be a little different video today, and what we are going to do today, we're going to make mead. Yes, nectar of the gods. And we're going to use 3 ingredients: water, honey, yeast. That's it. So, really easy, really quick. We're going to do it together. It's going to be a 30-day brew. Okay guys, now you can see that we've got honey. Now, to do this brew, we're going to need 1 gallon of water, 1 pack of yeast, and they recommend brewing yeast and everything, but again, if you don't have it, use what you got. So, we are using regular baking yeast, not the rapid rise stuff, just the regular active dry yeast, and 3 pounds of honey. Buy it from the dollar store, $8 for 3 pounds. Now if you buy it at the farmer's market, you're going to pay $8 a pound. Now here's the difference. This has been pasteurized and it has killed dang near all the good stuff that's in it. So there are no natural yeasts left in this thing. So we have to use this. If we were using a wild honey or raw honey, you could actually brew it. It'd take longer, but you could brew it, and you would not have to put in yeast because it will have its own. Now, the pasteurized honey is not the best, but for this experiment, I wanted to start cheap and do it and see how well it tasted. It's going to be very strong because of all the honey that we're putting in there, all of the yeast. They say that per gallon, you can use up to 5 gallons per packet of yeast to do this, but we're going to use a whole pack of yeast, all of this, which is a little bit overkill. We're going to make some really strong mead, gallon, purified drinking water, no chlorine in it, and we're going to put it in this jug here. Now what we're going to do, we're going to get this honey, we're going to pour it in there, but it doesn't really separate easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of this water, pour it into a pan, warm it up, pour this honey in there to where it will dissolve easily, and then pour all of that into that. So, more to come. Okay guys, we got that honey in there. Now, when you're buying honey, one thing you need to watch for is they do sell blended honeys, and so you want to watch for those if you're trying to just do pures. Now, we're going to warm this honey up just enough to where it will melt and dissolve and be absorbed, because you can see the honey is actually sitting on the bottom and the water's on top. So now we're going to start stirring. These guys, these little containers, are going to get saved for when we do our the remainder of our hot sauces for the season. Probably end up giving them out to friends because everybody's asking for some. So little 8-ounce jars. That's probably just what everybody needs. So more to come. Now we have this heated up on just lowest heat setting to where it dissolves, and then turn it off. I've already turned mine off, and it's not even hot enough to burn. So you just want it warm. I've already poured some water. Wow, that tastes good. I've already poured some water in here to just hold the container. My funnel, it's a clean funnel. I don't use it out in the shop, so don't worry about that. I've used some of the water. One reason that you don't want this so hot is because it's going to take longer. We're going to get this stuff, let it cool off a little bit, pour it in here, then we're going to put the yeast in to activate it. If you put it in and it's hot, you pour the yeast in, you're going to kill your yeast, and no mead. So, more to come. Okay guys, now we're back. Why do this at all? Well, it was interesting. I've always wanted to do it. I've always been kind of interested in doing the brewing. Not so much, I mean, I'm not much of a wine drinker, but we had all the extra fruit, and I thought, why not? And if you were ever in a position to where you needed to do this, this is a good skill to have, because if you can heat this up, you can distill water to make it safe to drink. You can sterilize equipment if you needed to. You can also take this and trade it or sell it and make money off of it. You can also make your perishable good portable, as in corn, like when people make corn liquor. It has a perishable amount of time that it can get to market. But if you make it into corn liquor, well, then it will keep indefinitely or for a very long time, and you can get it down to market, and you can also store it very well. And it's considered, hell, still here in central United States, it's still considered a money source. So now we are just topping this off. Gonna leave a little bit of head space. There we go. Now I'm going to shake it up a little bit. We're going to let that cool. Then we're going to add our yeast. We're going to clean up our mess so we don't get yelled at by the hooch. And like I said, these things are going to work great for the next project, which I'm not going to do this today. I forgot to get pectin. Believe it or not, pectin is really good in the barbecue sauces and the hot sauces because it thickens it up, makes it kind of pour out slow like everybody expects from the commercial stuff. So, plus I'm kind of tired. I think I'm coming down with the crap again. So we're going to get this stuff mixed up, let it cool off. We're going to pour our yeast in. 30 days, we're going to have mead for our Halloween party. More to come. So, there you have it. 30-minute mead. And the recipe came from Michael Jordan, who owns a company called A Bee Friendly Company. You can find him on Facebook. This was his recipe. Oh, phone's ringing. More to come. So, there we go. Look at that pretty color. Honeyed. Nice. You can see the bubbles. It is fermenting. What we're going to do now, we're going to crack that top. You can get a balloon or a cork and a carboy, you know, and do it honest to goodness that way. And vent. You can use the balloon. But what we're going to do is we're just going to crack it and let it vent off. We're going to do this for 30 days, and in 30 days we should have some nice, strong mead. So I'm kind of excited about this. I've never really done, well, on video, I've never done any home brewing or anything like that. So I'm really excited about that. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And one of the things you do want to remember, there is no such thing as a strong mead. It's just weak men. Thanks for watching. Y'all gonna make some mayhem.